Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Banana and this is Mass Effect 2. We're back on the Normandy, SR2. And actually I think we should...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah, thanks. Do something like that. In the last episode I think we went after some side mission. We got some encrypted data. Great. Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, perfect. That's from the side mission that we did. We uploaded the server's data to the Alliance. That's pretty nice. We need to go to the Citadel on behalf of Anderson, Captain Anderson, now Council Anderson. The server's command tells us, yeah, that was the side mission that we did on Lorik. We found an operative, sadly dead, in an Eclipse base. Then Nala Butler. My husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part. And it was clear that when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus' squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God would give anything to get him back. But whatever happened, it wasn't Garrus' fault. Okay, you're his commander now. Please, if you can help him, stop blaming himself. Sure, I'll see you do that. And things are quiet again. That's, I think we already read that. That's by Daniel. That's Dr. Solo's apprentice, you could say. Done. Anderson, I'm not too keen on deleting that one. So, I think we talked to Joker. We haven't done that yet. I mean...
I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Oh yeah, we make the collectors pay, alright?
Commander,
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
Yeah, please.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. It seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his butt, but now he's trying to beat guys to death with it. I can't believe I like the old Garrus better. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Yeah, I won't, Joker. I won't.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
True enough. Maybe he knows anything about our old crew. I mean, we got Garrus back, yeah, but maybe there are more, right?
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
That's it for now.
See ya, Commander.
Yep, see you around, Joker. That guy. Also, I think I made my point that he's one of my favorite characters. Since he was actually on our XCOM 2 playthrough. I think he was a sniper, wasn't he? No, or assault? I can't remember. See? It's a long time ago. Anyways, we are in that system over here, where Omega is. I don't even want to pronounce that. in between episodes, I actually went ahead and took the liberty to, you know, mine out the Fathar system. Wait a second. Let me take a look at our journal. Weirdly enough, Jay doesn't open the journal again. Well, anymore, I should say. So we could go after this Eclipse smuggling depot. I think it was a reward from Arya that, you know, the Asari that rules Omega. Could be a good spot to gain some stuff. And then we could go to the Citadel, I would say. I mean, it would be nice to talk to Anderson, and also might be worth contacting the council, so why the heck not? So let's see, this assignment leads us to... Oops, that's the wrong one. The Faryar system in the Hourglass Nebula. So Hourglass Nebula Faryar. Okay, let's try and do that then. Let's see where the Hourglass Nebula is. So we need to go to the mass relay. We can't use the Omega 4 relay, we all know that. That's collector only. Oh, look at that! That's easy. I like that. Actually mark side quests on the map. So they did improve on that, interesting. So that's the convict that we could recruit. You know what, we're not going to do that right now. We're going to scan just a little, I mean moderate. You know what?
Probe away.
I should really do that in between episodes, shouldn't I? Oh, it's on poor on anyway, okay. Alright, we're full on fuel, so we don't really need to do that. Let's go and secure the smuggled cargo. I think that's the best plan, the best bet that we have right now. Oh, that's far out. And... release? Just a tiny little bit too early. Ah well, good enough. Try and optimizing our fuel use. Let's take a look. If it's rich, I'm going to just get something out of it. Moderate. Yeah, gas giants are usually just moderate. The sad thing is, this is extremely necessary, and I absolutely hate it. Yeah, well, not absolutely. But it's not the most interesting thing. Let's just leave it at that. I mean, scanner results good. See, if you get these giant signals, it's actually pretty... Ooh, there was some element 0. We didn't actually find some of that. Element 0, by the way, is really rare, so...
In research projects, Element 0 is used for bioamp and omni-tool upgrades,
Oh.
which allow squad members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective.
Would you look at that? It's a planet that actually has some element 0. Holy cow!
Probe launched.
We're going down to moderate, and then we're going to leave that be, because I know it's not very interesting, but you can just jump over it, I guess. Or maybe I even just cut this thing, get a cut here, and come back once we land. Because, you know, I started it now, and just putting in a cut here is actually a little bit easier for me than just coming back here in between episodes, because, you know, now I'm actually
Launching probe.
right here. So I'll see you in a bit. Perfect. I got it down to poor. There we go. Cerberus hotspot detected. Is suspected, and yeah, you know, is an Eclipse smuggling site. Cerberus is interested in obtaining the minerals. Interesting. Yeah, let's land. Let's go. Once again, sorry for this, well, short interruption, but you know, when I'm actually directly there, it's just way easier to just use whatever I have, and by use whatever I have, I'm of course talking about my probes, and then just roll with it instead of just coming back here again and going back and forth. Also, it's more fuel efficient, so there's that. Not that it really matters to be fuel efficient or not, but you know what I mean. So we need to destroy the heavy mechs. Oh yeah, they're trying to destroy. Whoops. Can't we just don't we need to go down here? Oh, we need to. There we go. I think we're going to use some. So this.
Defense systems active.
Here we go.
So the first one's down. That's good. So now I think we're going to use the heavy pistol. Please overload him. That was weak. Oh, that's not good. So Eclipse tries to... Ooh, that was even closer. So Eclipse is trying to
Watch out!
destroy the cache. It's a good strategy, but I think we will foil their plans. And that huge explosion behind me that I didn't look at because, you know, I'm badass and stuff. That was because we shot the head off a Ymir mech. If you do that, they just completely and utterly exploded. Don't want to get near that. Whoa! They're getting a good angle on us. I don't like that at all. Oh, we're dead. Yep. Should load that one then. Restart mission, please. Darn it. Well, I don't know what I did wrong there. I mean, it's pretty obvious that, you know, getting the angle and trying to switch, you know what? Maybe we take more than... Do you have some overload stuff? Nah, no, it doesn't. Jacob, you? Pull incendiary. Nah, it doesn't really do anything, so... I think she's the better choice here with overload. We don't have anything to level up, and we don't have any weaponry. Alright, let's do this again. Once more, but better.
I see you, Shepard.
Yeah, I know that, but I wanted to distract this guy anyway. Let's try to distract this one as well. Nope, doesn't work like that.
They're through my shield. Got it.
Really? These? Come on. Barrier, please. How did that happen? Okay, I mean, I'm absolutely fine with this. So I should... Oh, we're out of ammo anyways. I was thinking I should use a different weapon to get through the shields, like the submachine gun, for example. Holy moly.
Clear the blast zone.
Yep, that's a good idea. Come on. There we go. And it destroyed even more crates by exploding. Great. Oh well. What can you do?
Watch out.
I think we did really poorly here, but... I mean, less than half remaining. That's... rather bad, isn't it?
Here we go.
Yeah, come on, here we go. Destroy them. And there we go. That was bad, but what can you do? Let's take a look around, maybe there's something. Should have used the grenade launcher like I did in the first try. Oh, there we go, some power cells. Yeah, see, that's heavy ammo. Darn it. I mean, it's alright. Whatever. I'm going with this. I mean, once again, it could have been way better. Ooh, maintenance system, eh? Had to perform another full maintenance check. Sand keeps getting into equipment. Increase the frequency of system checks we have. Okay. Wait a minute. Did it just say they can shut down this thing from orbit? And some security access in the medkit and some refined element 0. Actually, that was worth it. What do we have here? Enemy ship. Firewall engaging security. Destroy. Initiated. Mech security. Farewell protocol. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think we're done here. Let's leave. That was weak on my part. Ah well. What can you do? 19? What, 9 out of 20? Meh. Got some experience out of it, some credits, some element 0. That was absolutely not worth it. Darn it. Oh well, let's make our way over to the Citadel, I think. That should be a good idea. Well, for once, we have 3 things there to do. We should talk to Anderson, that's one thing. We need to pick up some supplies for our kitchen staff, and last but not least, we need to talk to the council. So that's that. Anyways, I'm going to put a small cut in here again because there are some planets that I like to scan, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back again. That was a very, very successful mining trip, if I may say so. Keep that system here in mind. It's in the Hourglass Nebula, it's the Fire system. I think every planet over there was rich. I don't know how much stuff we had in the beginning, but wait, let me show you. Let's just enter the orbit of this gas giant. Look at this! We have 11,800 element 0, we have 76,000 iridium, 79,000 platinum, and 66,000 units of palladium. And we don't have any probes left, that's why I actually left. Yeah, so let's buy that. Let's fuel up just in case. There we go, buy all the probes. All the probes, thank you very much. We could also go and do the purgatory ship, but I don't know if I want to right now. I'd much rather look over to the Citadel and, you know, just do some side quests over there. I'm not sure about internal timers or anything, but I feel like there are some interesting things. Look at that, 13.2 million people live on the Citadel. It's a pretty huge thing. Let's just dock. Home sweet home, or something like it. I kind of like the Citadel. It's a pretty cool design. So there we are, actually rocking Cerberus colors on our ship. And we're still welcome, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know, but people think that they're a terrorist organization, so it's weird that we just, you know, get over here and be like, yep, we want to dock. So, could be a slight oversight. Maybe, I don't know. Or I'm just wrong that they're not really that terrible, or, you know, that their, you know, reputation isn't as terrible as I think it is. Anyway, we are on the Citadel. I think we had Garrus, since he is ex-CSAC, that's Citadel Security, kind of the police there. And let's take Miranda, because she's pretty strong. No squad points here or there, so let's just go. So Garrus, I'll take with me. Yeah, as I said, ex-CSAC, so he kind of knows the Citadel. Maybe he has some contacts. I think that makes a lot of sense. So there we are. CSAC Customs. Ooh.
This recruits is a 20 kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir.
All right.
This recruits is
Okay,
a 20 kilo
fine. Yeah. Don't repeat it.
Every 5 seconds,
I thought it might be nice to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
Yeah, I get that. Ooh, galactic news, eh?
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
Oh, cool.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Yeah, actually we want to get in, so...
It's been a couple years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
So, let's go through here then.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're... dead.
I was listed as missing in action a couple years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Actually, being dead, though, wouldn't
You'll
be
have to make him scream a little. He's
bad.
not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Okay. So, Captain.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs, then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs. There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
Actually, I like this guy. I mean, he is, as we already saw, not big on formalities, but to be honest, he kind of works, you know? What he does is kind of working anyways, so whatever. Let's ask about some stuff here, because it's been a while since we last, been here, so let's see. What happened after Sovereign's attack, right?
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up, of course. They fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Whew. After 2 years, wow, that must have been lots of damage there. Let's ask about the humans in CSEC. There weren't many when we were last here 2 years ago.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
No, CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Huh, fair enough.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other 4 are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
Well, that's everything I wanted to know, actually. Abusing suspects, who cares? To the council, I know how to get there, so...
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Yeah, sure. I mean, he seems to be the kind of guy that you could ask for a favor once or twice.
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong. Officials in the Systems Alliance remain tight-lipped about the recent disaster on the pioneer colony of Freedom's Progress. The human outpost is believed to have been destroyed, with no survivors on record. Details are sketchy due to a news blackout. This is the latest in a series of frontier settlements lost by the Alliance. The Hanar Shrine of the Enkindlers plans a prayer vigil for the deceased. The Hanar maintain that the lost colonies are the Protheans' wrath, after human explorers defiled a Prothean data beacon 2 years ago on Eden Prime.
Yeah, right. So Emily Wong is on TV now, hey? I mean, she was earlier, I think. Anyways, I think we're out of time for now. I know I'm not 100% sure because of, the mining trip that I took. But I think we're going to explore the Citadel in the next episode. I know that was not the most I wouldn't say entertaining, but the most action-heavy episode. But it happens in RPGs from time to time, doesn't it? So, yeah, I hope you like what you saw, and I hope I see you next time. Thanks for watching, and as always, auf Wiedersehen.